This video is going to show you how to do a forward roll from a muscular mechanics viewpoint. A forward roll, for those who do not know, is a forward moving roll most often found in gymnastic routines. The forward roll moves along the sagittal plane but also along the frontal plane and mainly has eccentric muscle contractions. A forward roll uses many anatomical parts including spine, shoulder girdle, shoulder, elbow, forearm, wrist, hip, knee, ankle, and pelvis. Starting in anatomical position, arms raised at the glenohumeral joint in the shoulder as a result of flexion. The scapulothoracic joint in the shoulder girdle is elevated almost as if you're shrugging your shoulders. The shoulder girdle should also be protracted using the serratus anterior and pectoralis minor muscles, giving the body a hollow position for when the roll takes place. The elbows are fully extended at the ulnohumeral and radiohumeral joints. The forearm is supinated at the radio-ulnar joint, having the palms of our hands face the direction in which the roll is happening, giving a good platform for the roll to occur. The wrists are slightly deviated ulnarly to prepare for the roll. The hips and knees are straight at this movement. The ankles are slightly in plantar flexion right before the roll occurs, allowing you to push off the balls of your feet better. Step 2 is going to be the squatting position. Our spine is still slightly flexed, giving a hollow body effect. Arms are still raised, and the glenohumeral joint is flexed, and the scapulothoracic joint is still elevated. The shoulder girdle is still protracted in preparation for the weight that will soon be on it. Elbows are still fully extended at the ulnohumeral and radiohumeral joints, and the forearm is still supinated at the radio-ulnar joint, palms still facing the same direction. Wrists are now showing slightly more ulnar deviation. Our hips are now in complete flexion using the rectus, femoris, iliopsoas, and pectineus muscles. This is occurring at the acetibular joint. The knees are also slightly flexed, allowing the squatting position to occur. Muscles allowing the knee to bend include the quadriceps femoris muscle group, which includes the rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus medialis, and vastus intermedialis. At the ankles, the subtalar joints are performing plantar flexion. The gymnast is on the balls of her feet, ready to push off. Her pelvis should be rotated forward, exhibiting anterior pelvic tilt. We find some changes to the upper body as well as the lower body. The spine is now fully flexed. The scapulothoracic joint is in the depression phase and is also protracted. The glenohumeral joint is still flexed, and the ulnohumeral and radiohumeral joints are starting to flex slightly. Wrists are now fully extended with full weight on them. Pelvis is still in flexion, and knees should be fully extended by this point. The gastrocnemius and soleus muscles allow the ankle to be in plantar flexion. At this step, the roll happens and the body positions remain. We only see a few body positions change here. The scapulothoracic joint is now in elevation in preparation to lift the body up to stand. Flexion at the glenohumeral joint has been minimized and arms are now perpendicular with the body. The pelvis and the knees are both fully flexed. Subtalar joint is in dorsiflexion now, preparing to stand up. At this step, the body is standing up. All body positions are now the same as they were in step 1.